Hello, I'm Westford Town Clerk Patty Dubey. As I'm sure you're aware, we are having our annual town election coming up very soon on June 30th, 2020. This election has to be delayed by almost 2 months because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but now conditions have improved enough that we can safely hold this important town election. This election will decide on 2 selectmen, 2 members of the Board of Health, 2 library trustees, our town moderator, a planning board member, and 2 members of the school committee. There are no ballot questions. In order to vote in this election, you need to be registered to vote in Westford, and you need to have registered by June 10th, 2020. Our regular polling locations are going to be open on June 30th from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m., but we strongly encourage registered voters to take advantage of early voting. If you vote early, you won't have to make the trip to the polls on Election Day. The town website includes instructions on how to request an early ballot and how to submit your ballot prior to Election Day. Our normal polling locations will be open on the 30th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., so you can vote where you usually go to vote, but there will be a number of special measures in place because of COVID-19 to protect both the voters and the election workers. So things will look a little different at the polls. The first difference for this election is that you'll be required to wear a mask that properly covers your nose and mouth while you're inside the polling location. Next, you'll notice some changes at the check-in table. There will only be 1 check-in worker, and that worker will be wearing personal protective equipment consisting of mask and gloves. There'll also be a plexiglass barrier between you and the check-in worker. If a line forms at the check-in table, please observe the markers on the floor showing the recommended 6-foot social distancing separation. At the check-in table, you'll be asked your street and then your name. The poll worker will provide you with a ballot and a sanitized pen and direct you towards the voting booths. The booths will all be separated by at least 6 feet. All the booths will be wiped down and sanitized after every use throughout the day. After you're completed marking your ballot, proceed to the checkout table. Drop your marker pen in the box provided. These markers will be sanitized and reused throughout the day. At the checkout table, there'll be just 1 worker, and they'll ask for your street and name. Once you've checked out, you can proceed to the ballot box, insert your ballot, and exit the polling location. And that's the whole process. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions about the voting process in advance of Election Day, please call the Town Clerk's office at 978-692-5515. We're here to help you. While we hope you will consider voting early by mail, be assured we're doing everything we can to make your voting experience at the polls safe for both you and our election workers. We look forward to serving the voters of Westford.